to know how to make this super cute Schleich Halter? I call it a classic Schleich Halter, but I also know it has been called a Western halter before. So here is the craft supplies. A hot glue gun and a hot glue stick. For my younger horse fans, always make sure to ask an adult before using a hot glue gun. Some wire cutters, and pliers. My pliers have wire cutters in them just in case if you were curious. And ribbon of your color choice, of course. You will also need jump rings. I am using a medium size and you'll need 5 of them in total. Also use the model horse you want the halter to be for. So I'm going to be using Fairy Tale here. So let's begin. So this first part is super simple. Just take your ribbon and one of your jump rings and go ahead and thread your one jump ring through and go ahead and fold it over and glue it down with some hot glue. Okay, so now that you have your jump ring glued onto your ribbon, all you need to do now is to go ahead and grab your model horse. Put the jump ring about to where their lip is. Go ahead, grab the ribbon and push it to about where their lip is. Go ahead, rub your nail and make a small crease. Go ahead and fold it over and pinch it down some more. Go ahead and slide a jump ring on and glue it down. So now you should have something that looks like this. It should fit the top of your horse's muzzle pretty much perfectly. So now it's a pretty simple part once again. You want to go ahead and take some more of your ribbon, go ahead and thread it through the top, through the bottom, so when you fold it over you can hide the little glue down so it doesn't show as much. So then go ahead, just thread this through, fold it over and glue it. And I'll show you what to do in just a second. So now you should have something that looks like this. Now we're going to put another jump ring under the chin. This can be kind of tricky because you have to do it halfway. So I like to try to put the ribbon halfway under their chin, rub a line with my nail, and do pretty much the same process I did right here. And you can go ahead and glue another jump ring on. I'm super sorry if this wasn't explained super well, but this can also be tricky for some people to do. So once you have successfully managed to do that, you should have something that looks like this. Next, we're going to take more of our ribbon and thread it through right here. Go ahead and glue this down as well. So now you should have something that looks like this. Now remember, this jump ring goes under their chin. So what I like to do is we're going to take this end of the ribbon, thread it up through here, and then go ahead and pull it. And then your finger should kind of get stuck in there like this, and that's where your nose is, where your horse's nose. Then go ahead, stick your horse's muzzle in there, fix all the little crinkles and all that, all the little wrinkles. Go ahead and pull it. Now you want it to be about the same length as over here, if this is being explained very well. Go ahead, hold it down, pull it off, fold it down, and go ahead and glue it. And now it should look something like this. It doesn't stay on her muzzle very well because it doesn't have any of the straps yet, or the rest of them. So now what we're going to do is take some more ribbon through this jump ring right here. So go ahead, thread some through, fold it, and glue it. So now you should have something that looks like this. Stick it on your horse's muzzle or their nose. Put this little jump ring right about where it would sit on your horse. Pull the ribbon, and I want you to kind of put it right under their ear. Pinch it, rub it, pull it off, and go ahead and fold it again. And stick a jump ring on there and always glue it down. And now you should have something that looks like this. Go ahead and repeat it on the other side. Now you should have something that looks like this. Now once again, I'll call this a simple part. Go ahead and just glue some more ribbon onto this jump ring. And now you should have something that looks like this. Now what you want to go ahead and do is through your other jump ring right here that should go under your horse's ear, go ahead and just thread the ribbon through there. And now this is going to go completely under their chin. So then go ahead and grab your horse. This should go under your chin. And now this can be a little tricky because you've got to get all of the ribbons and jump rings to obey. So I'm going to try to get them to over here. And then line them up both under your horse's ears, and then just simply pull the ribbon tight until it's where you want it. Fold it over and pinch it like all the other times. And now you should have something that looks like this. Now right here where the jump ring that goes under the horse's ear, I'm going to go ahead and put some ribbon there, and then I'm going to show you how I make a buckle. And now you should have something that looks like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make a buckle. So now I'm going to show you how I make a bee buckle. So number one, the wire I am using is Christmas tree wire, the wire you usually use to hang up Christmas tree balls and stuff like that. I like this wire because, well, number one, it's cheap and it bends really easily and stays where I like it. So to start off, you're going to just grab a wire with your pliers, go ahead and bend it left, then bend it left again, and then bend it left again. And pretty much we're continually bending this left. And if you really, really want to, you can go look up a tutorial on how to make a bee buckle, because I am probably not the greatest at explaining how I just made this. So I hope that was explained very well, and then I just kind of fix it up as I go. So that's pretty much how I make my buckles. So yay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and take my scissors and cut it, because it's kind of thin enough that my scissors can handle it. So now that you have made your bee buckle, you're going to go ahead and just simply thread it on. So I'm going to try to show you. I'm throwing this on, up through there, and down through there. Very, very similar to just putting a buckle on. So then it kind of looks like that. You want to pull it down. Now this is quite short. You want it very short down here because you do not need that much space. I'm going to push that down just a little farther. Fold this over and glue it so it should look something like this. My camera will focus. And now you should have something that looks like this. Now going to the other side right here, you want to go ahead and glue a long piece of ribbon on this jump ring. Trying to help you guys figure out where this jump ring is. It's on the other side of your horse under its ear as well. And now you should have something that looks like this. Go ahead and put this on your horse and buckle it onto them. So now that you have this on your horse, there's only one more thing left to do. Well, first you should cut the ribbon right here because it's a little long, which I knew it was probably gonna be long, so I like to cut it at an angle by doing this, and then always add a little tiny bit of glue so it doesn't fray. So now your halter should look something like this. Now you want to probably take it off of your horse and glue a small piece of ribbon under their chin, under this jump ring. And now it should look something like this. Now you're probably going to want to put it back on your horse, measure it to where it should go, then you're going to want to fold it over and glue it just in the center because you want it to be able to move back and forth like a real one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And now your halter should look something like this. All you have to do now is put it on your horse and you're all done. And now your halter is all done and completed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this craft, and I hope it was easy enough for you to do. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. And now I'm on Facebook, so come follow me at Christian Pony Lover. So I'll see you all there. Bye! Hey, stay tuned for next week, because I'm going to show you how to make this style of halter. I either call it a classic Schleich halter, or an overhead halter, or an English halter. Whichever one you like, but I will be explaining this one next week. So don't forget to like and subscribe so you know how to make this halter. I promise it's a lot easier to make.